welcome to my tech tips for the week, and I'm going to run this series of tech tips on how to help you solve some of the issues that pop up on your Facebook account when you least expect them. So we all have them, we all have those near fatal meltdowns when we are just trying to do something and our computer or Facebook or something isn't working and it's like, oh my goodness, what do I do? So I'm here to help you solve this. So recently, a few people have asked me about the difficulty they're having inviting other members or other guests to join their Facebook groups. So I actually knew the answer, but only because I had the same problem. So one day I went into my Facebook group and I'd already spoken to somebody at a networking, and I told them about the group that I was running. And I said to them, well, you know, I can pop you in if you want, and then you can have a little look around. And if you find the content useful, you can stay, it's completely free. But if you don't, then, you know, you can just leave. So came back, went onto my computer, did the normal stuff, just went into my group, the visibility pod, and then the invitation tab had completely disappeared. I was like, why is that happening? So what I discovered was that I think when Facebook allowed group admins to add Facebook pages, i.e. as a social media person on Facebook, or anyone on Facebook actually, you are usually only allowed into groups as a profile, as you, unless you are the admin. If you're the admin of the group, then you can go in as your business page. But what Facebook have done is they've allowed the group admins, if they so wish, to allow members to join the group as their business page. Now, some people would prefer that because they want to keep their private, personal profile away from their business. So if people are joining Facebook groups for purely business orientated uses, then joining as a business page could possibly be quite useful. But if they're joining them as a person, as their profile, it might be a social group, then obviously they want to join as themselves. So when Facebook implemented this change, I think that what happened was that if you were admin of your group as a page, as a lot of us are admins of our group, and we have connected our pages to our group so that we get a little bit more visibility around it, Facebook suddenly just made us appear to like the role, so you were acting as your page when you were writing in your group, and that's what's preventing you from inviting people into your group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking. But for the purpose of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the two ways that you can interact in a group. And then I'm going to show you how, as the group admin, you might be finding it difficult to invite people. So, as you can see on the page, we have the header picture. And then on the left-hand side, you have your group title. And underneath it, it says interacting as Bommy Media. Now, that's my business page. So I'm going to go back to me as a person. So if you click that box, it has a pop-up and it gives you the choice of acting as me, Anita Wong, my personal profile, or acting as my business page. So just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to flick back to my own profile. So just watch what happens. So as a group admin, if you are one and you're watching this, you know that normally you would add people by going to the right-hand side and putting in their name or their email address. Is where it says add member, you type in the person's name. So you type in the name and the names come up and you just click one. Okay, that's actually my brother, so it doesn't really matter that I've just added him. And that's normally not a problem. You can embed an invitation into a blog post or an email if you wanted to, or on your website. But that's a slightly more advanced area, and I can do another video on that if you want. Now, the problem comes with the way Facebook makes you interact or allows you to interact as a page. So if I click up here and I go back to interacting as my business page, watch what happens. Bop. Let's have a little look, wait for it to load. Okay, so on the right hand side where it says add members, there is no box for me to put the name or the email address of the person that I want to add to the group. All it gives me is embedded invitation. So there's nowhere you can actually invite them. You can, it gives you suggested members, so it actually suggests the people who have liked your business page that you can invite them without a problem. But you can't actually physically add a person from the search box along the top like you used to. Now, that's what's been causing a lot of problems for people, because they've gone to their group, which is perfectly normal, and wanting to add people and then can't find the box. So the trick is you have to make sure that you are interacting in your group as your person. Once you're interacting in your group as your person, which I'm going to show you, so you click on the interacting as, my Facebook page bothering me, so you click on it and you swap it back to your personal profile. It's always quite good to interact in your group as your personal profile anyway, because the people who have joined the group get to know you and they get to learn you and get the value from you rather than your page, because the group's more about building a community. So always try and make sure that you're interacting as yourself, and then you'll be able to add people by adding their name or their email address down here. Okay, so I'm going to stop my share. So I hope you found that video useful. If you have any questions about what you've just seen, or if you're still stuck on adding people into your Facebook group, please pop your comments in the comments box and I will try and get back to you as soon as possible. So that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.